Hello and welcome to more Shadow 06. So I'm back in the menu screen just because I wanted to show you guys something I found incredibly funny. So if we go into the extras menu, there's actually a theater option. And before you freak out, no, I can't actually view Shadow's story. You can only view the stuff you've beaten, I guess. So this was not a simple answer to what happened last time. But what I do want to show is if you go to Sonic's story, remember the line that the whole cutscene ended on? The whole game ended on that line? Well, look at the name of the cutscene. Nice smile! I don't know why that's the thing. Oh, whatever. I'll meet you guys back in Shadow Story. Oh, wait, have we seen this cutscene? I can't remember. I'm gonna record this anyways. Wait, we have Chaos Control, so this is different, I think. Don't ask what that laugh was. It was... Well, I guess you can ask. I was just mocking myself because I laughed really derpily during the menu portion. But it looks like this is new. We're going to use the Book of Darkness and destroy Mephiles, the giant purple gas cloud thing.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
We know. Why is that always your line? We know who you are.
Face your form.
I swear like half of his lines are just telling people, it's either saying, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, or saying, who am I?
Certain you would die.
We're all going to die, that's just a fact. Well, the Book of Darkness is complete here. I know, guys, I know it's the Scepter of Darkness. I'm just joking around because the one time they called it the Book of Darkness by accident, when it's very clearly not a book at all. And if it was a book, I wouldn't read it. Not huge on reading, I'll be honest. I actually do enjoy reading quite a bit when it comes to learning stuff, but for some reason I just don't really enjoy reading stories that much. I prefer watching it. I'm just one of those guys, if there is a movie or a book of the same story, I'll almost always go for the movie. Okay, so she's... I think this is still when she's young, that's why her outfit's a bit different.
It's done.
Done. Well done. Don't even ask why I'm bringing this up, but apparently with steaks and different cooking levels, there's a thing even more raw than rare. There's a thing called blue rare, which apparently is like 95% raw. Has anyone ever eaten a blue rare steak? That sounds very unpleasant to me. Maybe some people enjoy that though.
You're going to leave it behind?
Yes.
Yes. I already know what becomes of it in the future.
Right.
It's time to return.
Back to the future?
Yes, of course.
Well, maybe what she did was she took her orange dress and then she turned that into tights later on. That's why her legs are orange. So we're having another bro moment here. So I'm wondering, can you not initiate a chaos-controlled time warp gate with only one crystal? And if you can do that with 2 crystals, what happens if you have 3 or even all 7 of them? Is he gonna steal her? Don't be a kidnapper. Okay. I don't know what that is at the background at the top of the mountain. Just some weird geometry, I guess. Wow, we are 4 minutes into this recording and it's been all cutscenes and me in the menu so far. And probably half of that is loading screens.
So, where's the kid?
She's back in the past. I found her, but I just left her behind.
Database. Specifically, find out what materials the Scepter of Darkness was made from.
Okay, we're back to calling it the Scepter of Darkness. That's good.
But you haven't answered my question.
I found the means to seal Mephiles.
Aha, of course I did. That's what I was doing there. What exactly is the reason we're trying to stop Mephiles anyways? I mean, I know he claims that he wants to take over the world or kill people, whatever it might have been. But how do we know that he could actually do that? What if he's just all talk? I mean, we had a fight with him and I wrecked him pretty easily.
Agent Rouge, respond. The location of the...
Ah! What the? Wait, huh? I just walked forward for a few steps, I thought my game froze, and then suddenly... Loading screens. What in the crud happened? Well then, apparently I have talked to this girl and am now doing a side quest. Protect the archaeologist and destroy all the enemies. I can do that. I guess I'll just kill some worms here. So one thing I've noticed about my episodes is there's almost every episode I have one word that I just happen to overuse a lot. And sometimes it'll be dude, sometimes I'll say okay a lot, sometimes I'll say alright a lot, maybe bro. There's a lot of words that I overuse from time to time. I think today's episode, the overused word is apparently. I think I've said that like 4 times already. I guess 5 now? I don't know. So it looks like she does have a health bar, so we have to keep that in mind. I am getting my Chaos Snap charged really rapidly here, so once I get that going, it'll help me kill things a little bit easier. Or that's it. That was not a lot at all.
Huh?
Thank you. I'm Adriana. I'm an archaeologist researching Soliana ruins. When I was researching the ruins, they suddenly attacked me. I'm so glad you came. Ew. I was searching for the Scepter of Darkness, a royal treasure recorded in ancient Solianan text. Oh, jeez. Something about the Candle of Darkness, Dark Seal be no more, something. Priest prayers, the Black Flame, special. Okay. Can I just get my results? Thank you, thank you. So I probably got an S rank. That went by fairly quickly. Alright, we got it. So 1,000 rings. I have 25,000 and I have not visited the shop in a long time. So maybe I should go do that. Please don't go into another scene. Okay. So now I can actually walk forward without randomly activating quests. That's fantastic. So let me see if I can get some directions here. Just point me in the right way. So there's been 3 fountains here since Soliana was founded. Something about Fountain of Goddesses, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to this guy. Talk to him. Those guys did not point me in the right direction at all. Maybe this guy will, or this little girl. Come on, just point, just point. Aha, thank you. The Fountain of the Goddess is this way, so I guess I have to go do that. I almost said apparently again. I'm not going to do it. I'll just look for the fountain and I'll let you guys know what I find. This guy is saying that the Fountain of the Priest is this way, so I'm guessing I have to find all 3 of these fountains by talking to a bunch of villagers or residents or citizens, whatever it might be, and just locate them somehow. It's over this way. Can I grab that? Yeah, I can. That should be very easy. There we go. And here's a star on the map, so this must be the Fountain of the Priest or whatever. So what do I actually have to do here? Throw a coin in and makes your wishes come true. That's not very helpful. Candle holders using lights. So it'd be nice to light the candles. How do I light the candles here? Oh gosh, dang it. All you have to do is jump and use your X attack to light these things. Well, I just spent like 5 minutes running around the town for no reason. So let's go ahead and light these. Last one. Come on, Shadow. There you go. I have no idea how you're supposed to figure that out. There we go. Suddenly I have the Scepter of Darkness. Now I can finally stop Mephiles. Head to Wave Ocean. Are we really going to Wave Ocean finally? Well, here it is. How do I get in there, though? Oh, right, a bumper. That would do it. So we bump right on over, and let's head to the stage. So I don't know if this should be easy because it's, you know, Wave Ocean, or if it's going to be really hard because they might make things crazy somehow. Let's begin, and I guess we're going right into a hang gliding section. So I'm going to stick with the plan of not doing anything during this and see if it actually beats the stage for me. I go right through a pillar. Oh, right through 2 pillars. Well, I didn't take that much damage from that, so maybe just doing nothing will end up working. Wow, I don't know how I'm managing to go through solid objects like that, but considering I can time travel, maybe it's not that surprising. This is so exciting. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Hey, there's a coin down there. I could probably go get that, but nope, sticking to the plan, not pressing anything. I'm not even touching my controller right now. I just set that down and we're gonna chill. Have you guys ever been so excited for gameplay in your entire life? Wow, there's actually quite a lot of enemies here, and boxes and everything just spawning in out of nowhere. That render distance is not so good. I don't know if it's because the game is poorly made or if because the Xbox 360 just can't handle such an amazing game. I do have to say, this is by far the longest glider section so far. I think most of them before this were only maybe 30 seconds, but this one's gone on for over a minute already. But I've only taken a little bit less than half of my HP in damage, so even if these hit me, which looks like they do, not really too worried about that. I mean, would the chat, or would the comments ever lie to me? They say that I can beat this without touching anything. They wouldn't lie to me, would they? Actually, they might have lied to me, because I am almost dead here. Wait, unless this is the end. Alright, it looks like it is. So once again, you guys did not lie to me. I do appreciate that. Oh, and suddenly we get to play as Omega. And I think this guy is actually meant to be fairly similar to Silver in a way. I mean, obviously he's not exactly like it, because Silver doesn't exactly have giant missiles he can shoot. But the reason I say he's similar is because he has the same hover ability that Silver has. Now, I'm not sure if this one lasts the same length. Wow, actually his is a little bit different, never mind. Because Silver's will just go straight, but looks like Omega's kind of slowly goes down. It's a little bit different there. A lot of combat. I don't know, man. Having these lava enemies on the beach kind of feels a little bit unfitting. I don't know exactly how they got here or why they're here, but I guess it's Sonic 06. We really shouldn't question things too much. What? Hold on. Let me go back real quick. Did you guys see that? Hold on. Never mind. I swear I hit my head on like a floating rock or something right there at first. Maybe if you guys go back and watch it again, you'll see that, but that was weird. I was going to skip those guys, go right over here. And that was a pretty good use of the hover ability. Now we're going through some bumpers, but it looks like for some reason he kind of goes through bumpers a little bit slowly. Not that it matters. I can just hover right on over here. Can I grind? I can! Nice! And that'll take me right up to here. Oh, we got spikes. But those are very easy to dodge. Not very menacing spikes. And I guess I'll go grab these rings. Not going to deal with the enemies once again. Look at these just for some points. And, okay. Just wanted to wait for that to go up. Gosh dang it, dude. The lava worms always get me by popping up out of nowhere. And it always happens right after I get a bunch of rings, too. You know what? Let's fly across this because I bet you some worms are going to pop out. What the? What the? Did I even hit a bumper? I don't think that was supposed to happen. I don't even understand that. What the? Was I getting talked to by Mephiles? I don't even know what happened right there. Now I'm just suddenly playing as Shadow. The boxes are freaking... Oh, that's why they're freaking out? Okay. I thought they were doing that for no reason. I mean, in the game like this, they don't really need a reason. I feel like I have to actually kill all these guys, so let's do it. I would not mind charging up my Chaos Blast, actually, because I got level 2 and level 3 now. But never mind, I don't have to kill all those, I just have to go through here. And once again, I can just go right through here as well, so not a lot of required enemies, but maybe I will finally have to kill some right here with this locked off box with the switch. Let's get this guy. I'm guessing just this will have to be taken down to open this up. And that is correct, so what does that even do? I don't know what that did. Maybe it moved these rocks here. But these I can just break, so I don't know what that switch did. Maybe it did nothing. I would not be surprised to hear that did nothing. Oh, get a ring, thank you. Come on, kill him. Kill the guy. Thank you. Now, I don't have a really good sense of direction for this stage. Maybe towards that ramp back there. Let's give that a shot. The boxes really are just coming out of nowhere, but they're giving me a tip that the worms are coming back up. So maybe wherever there's boxes, there's worms. Yep, looks like it. I was going to go this way, though. This seems like the correct way to go. Get these guys killed off. And I've almost got my level 1 Chaos Blast charged, but I'm guessing I'm going to have to charge 3 full bars to get up to a level 3. And if that's the case, I might not have that for quite some time. If I get it at this stage, on this stage at any point, I will be surprised. I mean, I'd probably have to kill like every enemy in the stage just to get a chance at it. And it's really not that worth it to me. Let's go through this booster. And all that does is take me up here. I probably could have just jumped up here. So, as you might have noticed, and as we've mentioned before, a lot of the stages with Shadow, they really go out of their way to give it more of a combat-heavy focus. And I feel like they did that also in the Shadow the Hedgehog game. They've tried to make it more about combat than platforming, so not a big surprise they decided to do that with this game as well. I really don't know what I'm meant to do here. Maybe I really just have to kill all the enemies. It doesn't feel like that's the right answer, but I don't see what else I could do. There's no boost or anything to take, it seems. Let's see. So I don't actually know how to activate my level 3 boost. Maybe I just do that. Oh, there we go. I have level 3 activated. And I'm guessing that's just going to drain my stuff a little bit faster. I don't actually know what this changes. Does it increase my damage? Is there a button I can press to do a new attack? I actually don't know how this works too well. I probably could have found some information on that if I were to have read the shop a little bit more thoroughly, but oh well. So at this point, guys, I'm a little bit lost, and I might just look around for where to go. Or I can just keep fighting enemies, but we'll find out. Oh gosh, that was awesome. I'll just let you guys know if I find anything. Here's the last one. This might honestly just be a gargantuan required combat set. Gosh dang it, it's right over here. Are you kidding me? Well, I just wasted 5 minutes of your guys' life, but honestly, every minute spent watching Shadow 06 is a waste of your guys' life to begin with, so oh well. Let's just go. I might have not kept all 5 minutes of that in the video. I never know when I'm just recording this. I never know what parts I'm going to end up keeping in the edit. So maybe I didn't waste that much of your guys' time, but maybe I kept it in just for dramatic effect. I don't know. Let's just hit the bumper and move on. And we go back to the hover bike, which is awesome. Let's hop in there. And I guess I'm just going to go through here and kill guys. A lot of these guys I don't even think I can hit from down here, so let's just go this way. I guess I could jump out of the hover bike and go up there, but I don't really see a reason to do that. Do I just go this way? Oh, geez, I can break that at least. That's cool. Let's just keep going this way. And I'll break any pillars I can along the way. Oh my gosh, now that is some lag. That is some serious slow motion. I think I am going the right way still. Yeah, we can break all of this. Alright, let me bring this up the ramp and see if it works. Yes, it does. We can drive nearly straight up, but I guess I have to get out of my bike for this part. Or just touch the water briefly and die. Well, I decided to just drive past that little cliff instead of trying to drive over it. And there you go, there's the goal ring, so I guess we'll finish that while inside the car here. And I am very glad that stage is over. My hover bike is off in the background messing around. And you know what, guys? I think that is going to be it for this episode. So that was the end of Act 7, Wave Ocean. I think there's only one more, so next time might be the finale already. If Episode 10 is the finale, I will be surprised, but in any case, we are done here. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care.